Let me introduce some very well hidden boomer shooter games that you should definitely know of. Oh, and keep an eye out for the text popping up. It will give you the name of the game and if it has a demo or not available. Now what do you say we do this? Let's do it! Starting off, we got a very colorful boomer shooter rocking a whooping 256 colors and 16 bits of sound. Snap the Sentinel is a first-person shooter that is inspired by the 2D run-and-gun games of the old, and it's looking really smooth. Now there is a demo available for this game and I did play it, and I actually quite enjoyed it, especially the gameplay bits. The gun, it feels good with a ton of different modifiers to it, really amping up the crazy good feeling that the game has rocking. And I mean, to be effective in this one, you best use the right modifiers for the right time, and just as I've said before, I really like it when games encourages weapon swapping like that. But there is actually something that doesn't really rock my boat with this one, and that is its 16-bit sound. Now I like it, but only for short periods of time. Now don't kill me here, okay? But I find the 16-bit Super Nintendo era sounds to become very annoying after a while. But hey, that's just my opinion on it. The game is great, and the developer sure seems to know what they're doing with this title. Ultra Kill fans rejoice, because this one is sure to tingle the right nerves for you. Let me introduce Blow Up, a hardcore skill-based movement shooter. Wait a minute, that was actually a pretty good way of describing the game. Okay, in this game your aim and reflexes really matters. I think I had to play the demo about 3 times before I even managed to complete it. Not because the game is bad, but because I'm old and slow, and this compared to say the likes of Warstrike Challenges or Mullet Magic isn't all that ultra fast. Sure, Blow Up is fast, but not hyper fast. And that is not what makes the game hard. What makes it challenging is the timing, the deflecting of bullets with your reflexes, avoiding bullets that you can't deflect, reaching that hard to reach enemy all while aiming for their heads. It's not an easy task, but oh so satisfying once you get the grip of it and actually pull it off. Now before you go and play this demo, do know that the game is going through somewhat of an overhaul. We got a bunch of new mechanics added into the game and some polished graphics. But it's not public yet, so keep an eye out for an updated demo. It's gonna be fan-freaking-tastic. We found it, my friends, we found it. The game that has it all for a weekend of fun. It has the gore, the custom-built engine, destructible environments, a nasty shotgun and bullet time. I mean, what more can a gamer ask for? I don't know, but this is looking very sweet indeed. Now the game's inspiration comes from the likes of Wolf 3D, Blake Stone and Doom. And it even has something called Newtonian physics, and I have absolutely no idea what that is. But if you do, please explain it to me in the comments. And if you don't know either, well, hey, at least it sounds pretty damn cool. Now if you didn't catch it at the start, this game is rocking a custom-built engine, completely built from the ground up exclusively for this game. And from my experience, when developers does things like that, it turns out quite freaking good. It shows an insane amount of passion for the project, and it definitely increases my hype for it. GC Doom goodness coming right up! Captain Wayne is a proper GC Doom game with everything that you come to expect from it. Slippery movement, a meaty shotgun, beautiful sprites, gorgeous pixel art, platforming that is harder than the actual combat in the game, and 8 humongous levels that you are likely to get lost in, or at least I am. It's fantastic and an experience that is so worth your time, because it does have a free demo, a fairly hefty one at that, and it costs nothing more than your actual time to play. Now there is actually something that sticks out a bit with this one though, and that is the melee system. It is quite the satisfying feeling punching someone with an uppercut to then finish them off with your shotgun arm. Even if it's not the deepest mechanic the gaming world has ever seen, it is easy to use and you can go pretty wild and crazy with it. Mamma mia, you just reached halfway through the video. What an amazing human being you are. Thank you so much for watching this video, and while you're at it, hit that like if you liked the video, subscribe of course, and if you like the content that I'm producing and you're packed with money, become a member. I would really appreciate it. Now this is one that has had me excited for a very long time. I actually covered it as a standalone video a very long time ago, and you should not go and check that video out. Now Sentry finally has a demo available on Steam, but not only that, this is a turret defense / FPS action hybrid that you can play in co-op, and that sounds pretty damn neat, right? Well, that's because it is. The story goes something in the lines of an alien invading your spaceship, and you have to stop that invasion, defending one section of your ship at a time, meaning you build up turrets and traps, holding off waves of aliens and then advancing to the next area. Sounds basic, but it's really not, because the game does offer a challenge and some well implemented mechanics. Like say for an example, busting windows open will suck everything and everyone out of that window if they are standing close enough to it. And things like that, well, they have me majorly excited. I mean, what can I say? I'm an easily entertained man. I don't require all that much, and I really do look forward to blasting open windows, sucking things out into space. Now we do actually have a lot of cults in the boomer shooter scene as of late, and well, here is another one, with bad cultist people. This time they are located on a prison moon, and they are a cult of former prisoners. The prisoners have taken control, forming a militant religious group that worships an entity known only as the Umbral. You were sent to investigate, and now you're trapped. But hey, don't worry, all you gotta do is bring forth your first-person shooter skills and you should be good to go. But do know that there is a lot more to this game than just run and gun. It's more a Metroidvania boomer shooter with huge interconnected levels, upgrades and abilities that needs mastering but also hunting for. Much in the style of say Dark Souls, where a found upgrade really can change the tide of battle. Now this game, it really puts a heavy emphasis on non-linearity, meaning you are free to go and explore as you like, and this concept is vastly underused in retro-style shooters. So I for one am very excited to test this one out. It's also done by the same developer that did Sagebrush, that I know a couple of you guys speak highly of.
We have a problem. The entire facility has been put in lockdown. They must want you bad.
How do I lift it?
There's a switch in Davidson's office, but you'll have to pass through the habitation sector. I'm seeing at least a dozen signatures, likely hostiles. Better plan your approach.
Not taking any chances.
The most immersive of the boom shoots in this video, Core Decay, looks to be a fantastic immersive experience, and to put it mildly, it looks to be Blood West set in the future, in terms of the high-risk, high-reward gameplay. Now the odds in this game, they will be against you. Every combat scenario has to be somewhat prepared for. You die very easily in this game. Even though it actually looks like your guns pack a punch, stealth might just be the better option at times in this game. And these types of experiences has rarely been for me until more recently. I've come to really appreciate them and their immersiveness. I do love it when I get completely sucked into a game, stressing like crazy because I'm running out of ammo, checking every corner for loot and feeling that tense, scary feeling that enemies should give off. And friends, Core Decay looks to bring just that feeling that I'm describing. My hopes are very high. Are yours? Leave a comment.
I'm in.
Great work. Time to get out of here and find some answers.
In the not-so-distant future, the world is on the brink of catastrophe after the release of a groundbreaking soft drink that turns people into gibbering wretches. As one of the few remaining to navigate the wastes left behind, you catch a wind of rumor of the addictive recipe concealed within the ruins of an abandoned hotel, protected by a strange, evil cult. Here we go, another evil cult. Now I can't deny it, I love the description of this game, and just take a look at it. Holy macaroni balls, this is looking awesome. I am mad in love with the game's graphics, and it looks to be smoother than the freakiest butter that you can find anywhere, with some really nice gore and grotesque details here and there. Now I'm also getting some very good arcade vibes from this game, and I can't wait to dig my teeth into this gorgeous looking shotgun to blast some cultist face off. Let me know in the comments which game was your favorite, and for the love of everything, don't miss these.